Hello and welcome to this new I Played Against video. Today we will play against James Baek. He also has a YouTube channel, so you will find his YouTube channel in the description below. He is so close to 50,000 subscribers, so leave a sub if you enjoy his content as well. He also does ladder content and also shows some really cool teams. And he's not just a Pokemon VGC YouTuber, he is also a very strong player. I think he won 4 regionals, which only a handful of players did, and he got back-to-back top 4 at Worlds. He got top 4 at Worlds 2019 and then in 2022 as well, and it's back-to-back because we had no Worlds in 2020 and no Worlds in 2021, and that's an incredible performance which also only a handful players have. And on top of all that, he also won LAIC, I think it was in 2019, so he also won an international. Overall a phenomenal player, and I'm really happy to play against him because I never did. I never played him in online tournaments, I never played him in-person tournaments, so it will be a first. And speaking of first, it will be my first time testing out Terrapagos in Regulation I as well. I played with Koraidon a little bit in my latest stream, but let's talk about the team. The 6 performed very well in Victory Road, but I made some changes. So first of all, we've got the life of Koraidon. And you might say, wait a second, Koraidon plus Terrapagos? That doesn't make any sense, because if you Terra Terrapagos, you lose your Sun, you lose your Orichalcum Pulse Boost. Where does this make any sense? But think about it. How often do you have both Koraidon Terrapagos on the board and Terrapagos in the baby form? And in the turn you want to Terra your Terrapagos? Like, there are so many factors where I just think it will never be the case that you have Koraidon Terrapagos on the board and you want to Terra the Terrapagos on the turn Koraidon attacks. So yeah, I think you either go with a more of a Koraidon mode with Flutter Mane and maybe 2 other Pokemon, or you can also go for the Terrapagos mode with Incineroar, Rillaboom, Ogapon, Cornerstone. That's what we saw in Regulation G as well. It doesn't mean that you cannot bring Koraidon and Terrapagos at all, but they have like different play styles, while Terrapagos wants to set up and wants to play a long game, Koraidon wants to get the quick knockouts. But it also makes sense to pair these restricteds because Koraidon struggles with Shadow Rider. Like, it doesn't really struggle, but Shadow Rider is faster and friends a lot of damage, and Terrapagos walls Shadow Rider more or less, while Terrapagos struggles against Zamazenta, and Koraidon can remove Zamazenta. So this duo makes more sense than you actually think. Life of Koraidon should be timid, max speed. Not timid, jolly, of course. I sometimes mix them up when I say them, but I immediately realize it. But the speed boosting nature. Because we want to at least speed time Miraidon. We can one-hit KO Miraidon with Life of Booster close combat, or if they Terra with Flare Blitz. And we also want to outspeed GM Pow if they go Adamant. In general, it's in the early format, it makes most sense to go max speed on pretty much everything, and you don't need Adamant. You've got Orichalcum Pulse, you've got Life Orb, so Adamant is not super necessary, and that's why we play a jolly max speed Koraidon. Nothing too special about it, but the Terrapagos spread is a little special because I made the spread to make sure that we survive a Terra Stellar close combat when we go Terra Stellar ourselves and we have full life. A Terra Stellar close combat from Urshifu, by the way. Because it is possible that you need to Terra and then you have to take this Terra Stellar boosted close combat, but we survive that most of the time. There's a 1 in 16 chance that it can still KO. But I still wanted to have a lot of speed to outspeed max speed Impish Zamazenta at -1 because we can get an Icy Wind off, and afterwards Terra Stellar +1, or was it +2? I will make the calc afterwards, after I record this, but you can calc it yourself. If it was +1 or +2 Earth Power, KO Zamazenta after an Icy Wind. Earth Power is also really good into Incineroar, and having a move into Shadow Rider is also not bad if you decide to bring both Koraidon and Terrapagos, but you Terra with Koraidon early on, you can still hit the Shadow Rider with your Terrapagos. Because baby Terrapagos, while in Regulation G, you were forced to Terra your Terrapagos at some point, like not early, not late. You can choose yourself, but pretty much always you needed to Terra the Terrapagos. In this format, I think Baby Terrapagos can also perform well because it has strong partners next to it. But yeah, that's why we have 121 speed. -1 Zamazenta has 120. We also outspeed -1 Ogapon, which hits 118. Tornadoes -1 hits 119. We outspeed timid Pelipper, not timid, modest Pelipper as well, so that's cool. Next up, we've got Incineroar. The original has Will-O-Wisp instead of Flare Blitz, but I think with the Sun mode, I really want to run Flare Blitz, especially because our Amoonguss matchup is not the greatest, I think. Amoonguss can definitely put some struggle on us, because Terra Water Amoonguss, we want to force it so that we hit it super effectively with Ogapon, Willaboom, or Terrapagos. But you also want to make sure that you can threaten it for super effective damage with like Flare Blitz from Incineroar, not just Koraidon. That's what I wanted to say. Because if you only have Koraidon to threaten Amoonguss with, it's not enough. And that's why I chose Flare Blitz over Will-O-Wisp on this Incineroar. It's pretty much the same spread as last week because I think it is just very good. And this time we play Parting Shot instead of U-Turn because I also want to test out Parting Shot today and see if it is actually worse than U-Turn or maybe not. Especially with Terrapagos, Parting Shot is even better. Willaboom is also the same spread. The creator played Terra Grass. I don't like Terra Grass. I want a defensive Terra on Willaboom, and that's why I run Terra Water with the basic 4 moves of Woodhammer, Grassy Glide, U-Turn, and Fake Out. Nothing special. Max special defense to survive a timid Helping Hand Draco Meteor from Miraidon in grassy terrain, as well as a modest Draco Meteor in electric terrain, without Helping Hand, obviously, from Miraidon. And maximizing Willaboom's bulk is the smartest thing to do. I think in Regulation I you can also run a more physically defensive Willaboom, but we gotta wait and see. Then Ogapon Cornerstone, and this spread is special because it looks a little weird at first, but it offers a lot of nice stuff. So we survived 2 Adamant Glacial Lancers from Kelly Ice if we go Terra Walk. We survive Volt Switch into Psychic from Timid Miraidon plus Farigiraf. We survive Terra Water Surging Strikes from Urshifu Rapid Strike. You might say you have the Sun, but what if I don't bring Koraidon? What if I bring Terrapagos, Incineroar, Cornerstone? Or what if Koraidon is not on the field? Just having this flexibility to survive that is pretty decent. And we also survive most of the time from 76 Adamant Half Flame, an Ivy Cudgel in the Sun, because with Mold Breaker it bypasses Sturdy. So we want to survive the Ivy Cudgel in the Sun, or if there's no Sun active, an Ivy Cudgel critical hit. Both of these have 1.5 multipliers, and I think it's a 12.5% chance to KO if they are 76 Adamant. We still have max speed to outspeed most other Ogapon. I know we are 1 point slower than like Jolly Urshifu, Timid Lunala, Jolly Solgaleo, I don't know, the 97 base speed Pokemon, but I think they don't play max speed anyways. I'm a little more scared of Timid Chiyu as well as Timid Landorus and Jolly opposing Ogapon, but that's why I want to test it out, because maybe we don't need it and then we can get the advantage of the boosting attack nature, because we don't have a lot of investment in our attack, and that's why I wanted to help out a little bit with an adamant nature. And last but not least, we've got a Sash Flutter main with Terra Normal, because in some Shadow Rider matchups, you can also Terra the Flutter main, and then Flutter main Koraidon just burst through the team. I mean, we saw it in EUIC, Wolf did it with Terra Normal Flutter main, and Incineroar alone, he won 1 game against Shadow Rider, so it makes a ton of sense. Other options would be Terra Fairy and Terra Stellar, but I am pretty happy with Terra Normal here. Moonblast and Shadow Ball as main steps, Icy Wind and Protect for support. Also, nothing special again. The cool part is we survive a Terror Water Surging Strikes in the Sun from Urshifu as well. That's why we play for HP and not for defense, because for defense would not change that role. If you have any questions about the team, feel free to ask. I will happily answer it. But for now, let's head into the game against James Baek. Alrighty, here we go. What the flippity floppity Dialga origin with Kyogre. Okay. Okay. Here pulls Indeedee makes sense because both of these restricteds are very tanky. And Sinistra as well. Okay. I see. Insane Ursaluna. But isn't this like Terrapagos food? Do I even bring Koraidon? I think Koraidon is still not bad just for the weather. But this is definitely Terrapagos food. I just have to make sure that I can use all my turns. I could lead with Koraidon and get a KO early on with close combat. Like, I can go for close combat, Calm Mind. If he leads Instant Ogre, that's a little annoying. Since I have no Water Spout switch in. Interesting team. I think I want to bring these three, all of them. So... Koraidon or Ogerpon? I will try Koraidon in game 1 and see how it goes. Okay, that's a wild team, but it makes sense. I mean, Ursaluna Dialga won an online tournament not too long ago, but Sinistra Kyogre. Okay. It's Dialga Instant, okay. And we start with Terrapagos. And which Instant is faster? And Terra Shift, boom. His Instant is faster, okay. Do I have to be worried about Draco damage? I mean, it's an Origin Dialga, but do I have to be worried about it? Like, I mean, I can also just click Calm Mind, Fake Out. Because if he switches into Indeedee, that's fine. That's honestly fine. We probably just trade Fake Outs. So yeah, it's probably just Calm Mind, Fake Out into Dialga. Does he switch into Indeedee and go for a Parting Shot? Or that's even worse. I was thinking about clicking Parting Shot. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. Well played, well played. Okay. I can still go for Calm Mind Parting Shot though. If I click Parting Shot here, I'm in an insane position because if you saw that I hovered Parting Shot on Dialga. If I do that, I get Koraidon in. He is in big trouble. I'm telling you, he is in big trouble. But yeah, Calm Mind and Parting Shot to Rilla probably. Okay, he attacks with both. Okay. I could have also Parting Shotted the instant, but reducing the damage of his Ursaluna is big, huge, important, necessary. Okay, Dialga again. Terra Fairy. He could click EQ. I will always go to Rillaboom. Yeah. I don't like giving the Ursaluna recovery as well, but it could be worse. Good facade. Oh my god. Do I assume that the Dialga origin is faster than my Rillaboom? Man, that was a little bit more than chip damage. I think it's fine if I lose Rilla, if I get a free Core Mind. If he switches to Instant, I get Core Mind. Yeah, I think it's just Core Mind, fake out with Dialga. Yeah, he switches to Incineroar. Yep. That's why U-turn would have also been not bad. He probably clicked Flash Cannon into my Rillaboom. Maybe he clicked Trick Room. I guess we will never know. He fake outs my Terrapagos. He could Draco my Rilla slot since we have first Death Instant. Okay. But I think if I lose Rilla now, it's okay. Because, yeah, if I lose Rilla, it's okay. Just because I get Koraidon in after. Or I force him to click Fake Out Draco and then he has just such a bad board. So yeah, I will Core Mind and probably U-turn the Instant because he will recover the damage with Grassy Terrain. Okay, he does not click Fake Outs, he probably just clicks Parting Shot then. Oh, that's bad because he gets Ursaluna in and I don't get the Intimidate on the Ursaluna. Ah, should have attacked, man! Terra Stellar Earth Power plus U-turn probably would have been enough. Can I risk switching into Koraidon? I think I can. If he Dracos, my Terrapagos just wins. And if he clicks Flash Cannon, I'm in a good spot. And if he clicks Trick Room, I can then switch Koraidon to Incineroar. He clicked Knockoff. Okay. And Trick Room. Now I wish I switched into Instant. Ah. I can go for Baby Starstorm into the Instant slot. And switch to Rilla. Yeah. He still has the Kyogre, which is a little threatening. Yeah, Parting Shot. Could have also clicked Terra Stellar Earth Power into Dialga, but I currently follow a plan. Go into Ursaluna. Please? Maybe that works. Please? Okay, no. This is with Draco. I anticipated. That did way less than I hoped for. Okay. I go Koraidon, I can click Core Mind, switch to Instant, I have a faster fake out. Yeah, I think we are still in a good position. I have to click a little faster because I don't want him to timer stall me. Because I'm in a winning spot. Because we know that my Instant is slower than his Instant. So in Trick Room I have a faster fake out. Yeah. So I can click Core Mind, switch, or do I CC the Ogre for good damage? And I think I Core Mind, switch. If he switches to Ursaluna, I also get an Intimidate off because my Koraidon will switch last. We have 3 turns of Trick Room left, which is perfect because I will just clean with Close Combat Terra Starstorm. So Core Mind, switch. This is insane. Yep. But if he stays with the Dialga, that is, as I said, perfect for me. And he stays with the Dialga, with a -2 Dialga. -4 now. So this is just fake out Baby Starstorm into Dialga, right? A fake out into Instant. Baby Starstorm into Dialga. Grassy terrain ends. Or do I want to Terra here already? I still have my Terra Shell. No, I don't want to Terra yet. Terra Starstorm. Fake out. Is that Ursaluna or Kyogre? Ursaluna. I take that damage. Okay. He can remove my instant with Facade now. Do I want to Terra now so that I don't Terra when my Koraidon comes in? My Terrapagos should survive Facade if I Terra, right? We are bold. I'm pretty confident that we survive, yeah. And I parting shot. I mean, it should work as I imagine. So I Terra. He Facades. Does he die to Rocky Helmet? No! Then we would have had a single target. Single target Starstorm. I think he has to switch into Kyogre because the Earth Power into that slot is so obvious. Since I knew that Ursaluna was going to die this turn, I was considering Earth Power as well. But let's see. Oh man! If I click Earth Power, I immediately win the game. Oh. I mean, he doesn't have the best damage into Terrapagos anymore, but if I kept my Terra, I could have turned off the rain. He switches to Instant now. Fake out Trick Worm. But the problem is Dialga dies to Earth Power, and he should know that. Does he Terra with Dialga? I have 4 Spit F boosts. I think I have to remove Instant. You are kidding me. Maybe he just clicks Fake Out into Terrapagos. I should have CC'd the Instant. Man, I'm getting everything wrong. Yeah. I mean, he's in Terra Starstorm range now, even after parting shots. Oh, he Draco'd. If I CC the instant, I win the game. He switches Dialga into Kyogre. I mean, I think I still win. I Earth Power the Instant. I think he has to switch Instant to Kyogre. Okay, he doesn't switch at all. Huh? That's the parting shot. Attack won't go anymore. Am I underestimating single target Kyogre? I have to protect, kinda. Does he switch Dialga to Instant? If I protect and he stays, it's a 50. I think he stays. He switches. Okay. Am I underestimating this Kyogre? Water Spout? I will calc how much it would have done. I was +4 special defense against Kyogre. He was also already chipped. He was at like 70%. Single target and rain. Yeah, this water spout would have dealt 20%. When I KO the instant, he has Dialga Kyogre. I can go for protect, stall a turn of Trick Room, stall a turn of rain. Then next turn he goes for, at that point Origin Pulse would be stronger, so he goes for, does he have Origin Pulse or Hydro? Hydro actually. It's interesting that he clicked Water Spout here because Hydro was stronger. So he could have clicked Hydro, Draco, then I click Protect, obviously. Then I click Starstorm again. And then I click Protect again. Dialga dies, so he only gets a Draco off. How much does the Draco do? Also 20%. And I was at like 95. So I take this Water Spout, drop to 75, Protect. Then I take both, I drop to 35. KO the Dialga, then I Protect again. He's running out of rain. I think I would have won that with the Terrapagos. You hate to see it. He played well. If I just CC the instant, I just win. I guess if he crits, it doesn't matter. To be fair, if he crits, it doesn't matter at all. Because, I mean, he Draco'd, right? So, but he can still crit with Kyogre against Terrapagos. And I cannot stop it. I think my game plan was correct, though. Would Ogapon have helped? Probably not. So, instant Dialga. Can I lead something that is more threatening into instant Dialga? I could lead with Rillaboom, because I have a faster fake out then. And I also get Grassy Terrain immediately. I bring instant in the bag and Koraidon. Oh, that is frustrating, man. Because I think I played it well. Because for most of you probably don't understand, I was behind 3 months early on. I just relied everything on Terrapagos, but it worked. It didn't work because I got crit. And to be fair, he had a lot of chances to crit. I think he attacked twice only, but yeah, he goes with this lead. Okay. What? Okay. I just fake out Instant and Call Mind. What is Ursaluna going to do? Without the Flame Orb. Call Mind. Fake out. Can he punish it somehow? I guess switching in DD parting shot, activate the Flame Orb, but then I can still go for U-turn into Instant next turn. So I just Call Mind, and I get a free Call Mind. Call Mind. Fake out. Yeah. Okay. Indeedy? Okay. I mean, he outplays me currently, but I don't know. It seems fine. I'm curious to see, does Facade do enough to put me out of range of Terra Shell? Yeah, time to figure it out. I say no. We are 2 HP short. Also, what an aggressive play. I am the worst player. He goes to Insane. Oh my god. If I just see M U-turn, this is what I did in game 1. So I thought he just goes for Facade Draco into Terrapagos. I mean, that is still not bad. Like, this position is still not bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm just sad that he is outplaying me. I'm bad at the children's video game. Okay. Trick one. Yeah. I kinda wanna Woodhammer the Instant again, because that way I trap him on the field. But I think I can also just Terra Starstorm and U-turn. Does he switch back to a Saluna? I'm -2, but Terra Starstorm plus Woodhammer is still going to hurt. He can also... Okay, he switches with Dialga into a Saluna. Parting shots. Back into Dialga. Well, I can go into Instant now. Interesting, yeah. Was this a crit? No. It did more than I anticipated, honestly. So I go to Instant. I could click Fake Out. I could also immediately switch to Willa, just Starstorm again. Get Grassy Terrain up. Yeah. Just let me make sure of one thing. Maybe I survive a Headlong Rush. Because I max Fist Death. It's a roll in my favor. And does he click Headlong? I mean, if he clicks Headlong Rush, he gets defense drops. Even if I get KO'd, he gets Rocky Helmet damage, he gets defense drops. So I think I can just parting shot with the Alga. So I Terra Starstorm again, and I parting shot with the Alga, right? Right. I could have fake outed. Why is he so good? I mean, yes, he is James Baek, I know. you don't have to tell me, chat. And guys, chat? I'm not even streaming. Okay. Could have also clicked protect parting shot. That's okay. Now he should not be able to get another trick one up. I think I can just Starstorm and immediately switch back to Instant. I don't want my Rillaboom to get KO'd by Facade, and as long as Terrapagos doesn't crit, I survive everything, and if he goes to his own Instant, which he could very well do, I have a faster fake out. I know I have to be careful with my Starstorm PP. Good thing he is telepathy and not pressure. If he was pressure now, I would not be in trouble because I still have Earth Power, but it would certainly be more annoying. So Terra Starstorm, Instant, switch. I mean, I play with a fire, I know. If he quits, it do be like that. I think I can still win with double fake out plus Koraidon, but it would be a different game. You played a different game. Okay. Instant switch. And he goes for switch into his own instant. Yeah. And protect. And now I can fake out instant and Terra Starstorm. That matchup is so good for me. Like, I'm not going for any fancy plays. What can he do? He can, like, switch Ursaluna to Kyogre, set up the rain. But I still got Koraidon in the bag as well. And since he won't be able to get another Trick Room off, probably, my Koraidon can just clean the game. So I just Starstorm and fake out the instant. Maybe this is what I should have done in game 1 as well. Click more Starstorms instead of more Core Mines. But yeah, this is the Kyogre. I already anticipated that. Do I KO the instant here? Oh, it's close. It is close. Okay. He has to go into Ursaluna. I can click protect. Do I toss Rilla or do I toss... do I toss Rilla or do I toss Instant? Since Trick Room ends. Yeah, he goes to Ursaluna. I think I toss Instant, because then I have close combat into Ogre plus Terra Starstorm. No, I toss Rilla. What am I saying? What I could technically also do is just Terra Starstorm switch to Koraidon. Doesn't that always win me the game? Because when I have Fake Out, CC, Yeah. I always win. He cannot freeze me. Oh, he can Ice Beam crit my Koraidon. He can Ice Beam crit into Facade crit. Ice Beam crit into Facade crit. That was a little too fast. I still have to get my team ready for the GC, and I'm recording this 10 p.m. Like, the GC starts in 4 hours. Okay, he just goes for Water Spout. Whew. Okay, losing Koraidon here is not amazing, but it could be worse. Because I can just go into Rillaboom now. He has to switch Kyogre. Do I beat Terra Grass Kyogre if I don't have any Terra Starstone PP left? With U-turn, I would say yes. So yeah. Oh, he stayed. Interesting. Is he faster? But Ice Beam should not KO me. If he is faster, the tables might have turned. He is faster. U-turn. I just Starstorm again. Imparting shot to the Ogre. Actually, Hard Switch is probably better. Why is it lagging? I don't know. Hard Switch is better because if I parting shot, I get the double knockout, and then he has an advantage. Yeah, I think I have to win this on timer since I wasted all my Terra Starstorm PP. Let's Terra Starstorm switch. Because if he stays and clicks Ice Beam, yeah, that's what I thought. If he stays and clicks Ice Beam, then he would be in the sun and he would not be threatening at all. I hate that I have to play this on timer, but it is my correct way to win this. I think it doesn't matter, but he survived. As you can see, I immediately logged in, even though I just said I have to win on timer. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Did he actually count my Terra Starstorm PP? He is crazy for that. He knew what was going on. Wow. But I let myself get played, but I think I still win. He actually counted with PP. Insane work. I think my Terrapagos is faster. So even if he crits like Hydro Pump, that's fine, because then I have Incineroar, like I KO with Dialga now, and then I have Incineroar, and I have Fake Out U-Turn into U-Turn Knockoff. So yeah, I just Earth Power Dialga. He will probably click Water Spout now, but my goal is to get another Grassy Terrain recovery turn on my Rilla. If I played this slower, I could have timed it that I definitely have 2 Mons, because maybe I'm underestimating Kyogre again. Okay, never mind. Oh, good play, but even then I just fake out Calm Mind into... he cannot win, I'm pretty sure of that. Do I switch? And then I have switch fake out, then I have fake out parting shot. Yeah, that is actually better. I do not do any damage with Earth Power. So, I'm sorry for that, but if it's my win con, it's my win con, okay? You can say, oh, you're playing so disgusting. That's how you play Terrapagos. If you don't have the patience to play Terrapagos, don't play it. I mean, what should I say? Like, come on. Yeah, you cannot blame me for that. I guess you can, but yeah. Now I click fake out, parting shot, you know the drill. And even if he connected that Hydro, I think I would have still won. Yeah, 3 minutes until battle ends. So fake out into parting shot. Do I really timer stall him? It's a friendly, but guys, for the future, if you are currently watching this, let me know down in the comments below. What would you do in a friendly? Like, how should I proceed friendlies? Should I play it like a tournament game where everything is on the line? I mean, this is also for entertaining purposes, but I also want to see which players can I beat in a 1v1, which of the top players. And yeah, he cancels, he knows. So, I'm still scared of the Indeedee, but if he brings Indeedee, he has to keep something home, maybe the Kyogre. Do I switch up my game plan? I mean, Ogapon is just bad into Dialga, and Fluttermane. Fluttermane is alright, but what do I... Like, if I bring Fluttermane, what do I keep at home, right? This is going to be a long video. Regulation I, woo! Or everybody thought, me included, Regulation I is going to be very fast-paced, less turns than in Reg G. I mean, maybe it's also the matchup. He's using also a very tanky team. I'm using a tanky team, and not like Shadow Rider, Koraidon HO and stuff. So, yeah. Okay. I wanted to see if I can, like... I took a look at the paste. And do I want to change things? Probably not, no. Probably not. My lead was also better than in the last game. I should have seen that from the leads. I think if he brings Signature or Indeedee, he's just missing out on damage. So yeah. I got every single turn wrong as well. I clicked fake out on all the switches, and yeah. Let's see. I will obviously try my best to win this. So yeah. Ursa instant. Am I scared of Indeedee switch parting shot? No. Indeedee switch facade is fine. Like, Indeedee switch is a good position for me, I think. He also doesn't have helping hand on the Indeedee, so I just fake out the instant again. Core Might, fake out. Right. What if he goes for a double switch? That's also fine. If he switches into Kyogre and goes for Facade, it's a little annoying, but also fine. Core Might, fake out. Did I click Core Might or did I click Protect? I looked away for a second. Please tell me I clicked Core Might. Are you serious? Man. I knew it. I knew it. Imagine I click U-turn here. Game over. Okay, I clicked Core Might. He clicked knock off. Okay. Makes sense. Makes a ton of sense. What did he bench? That is a very good question. I know what he's going to click. Trick Room. I know what he's going to click. Trick Room, parting shot into... Can he parting shot to Rapagos? Whoa. You know what? I was thinking about clicking Protect, but look. We saw that the Terra, +1 Terra Earth Power did a little more than 80% in game 1. I was thinking about going for Terra Earth Power and... wait. I was thinking about going for Terra Earth Power and Wood Hammer because Wood Hammer is slightly stronger. But I think it probably doesn't KO. Yeah, Wood Hammer? Let's see. Spit F Dwarf doesn't matter. I think Wood Hammer would have not KO'd, no. I have to go Koraidon because I have to keep Intimidate in the bag. Oh my god, he knew. Is that an issue? I think his last is Kyogre. Can I not just CC Starstorm next turn? If he goes to Ursaluna? Okay, he goes to Kyogre instead. I mean, I can just... Let's see, maybe I should have clicked Protect. Let's take a look. Trick Room Water Spout, I assume. Ice Beam, okay. Max with a Rillaboom coming in clutch, and that is terrible. That is honestly super terrible. Oh, come on, man. Okay, don't tilt. Go for the best play possible. He will heal pulse again, probably. Yeah, I need damage on that Indeedee. Please fall. I mean, that's okay. If I protect and he parting shots my Rillaboom, I lose if he switches Indeedee. Switch Indeedee, parting shot Rillaboom. But is he going to do that? I don't think so. Okay, nice. Follow me. Ah, because of Earth Power. Mm-hmm. I will fall eventually, right? So in game 1 I get crit, in game 3 I get frozen immediately. It was the first Ice Beam in the game. Obviously sun was not up, because you cannot get frozen when the sun is up. He has to go Ursaluna. Mm-hmm. Oh man, why? Why? Oh, that hurts. Okay, last Trick Room turn. Yeah, this is Kyogre or Instant? Instant, okay. Oh, come on. Facades. Okay. Okay, not. Can I not just click protect and parting shot the instant? Or like... Let's say he doubles my instant with Headlong Rush Fake Out. Then, next turn I get Koraidon in, and I just win the game, yeah. So, protect, parting shot. I'm just scared that he protects with Ursaluna and goes to Kyogre. And that's why I wanted to parting shot the instant. I'm a little tilted, okay. He doesn't go for what I just said. Can I not just go into Koraidon now instead of Willa? He's -2. And then I just click Close Combat, Terra Starstorm. Yeah. I think that is just game. Unless he quits. Nah, I will just go for it now. It's enough. We played for long enough. Okay, let's go. Terra Starstorm should KO Instant now, so I can just go for Terra Starstorm plus CC into Ursa. He has no counterplay, I think. If he goes Terra Ghost, he dies. Okay, he switches Instant into Kyogre and Protect. Okay. Should have CC'd that slot then if he clicks Protect. I'm getting farmed. The problem was if I CC Instant, he's not Rocky Helmet. I thought he was Rocky Helmet, but I would get Death Drops and then Ursaluna with Facade. It's going to hurt. So here I just click Starstorm. With KOs unless he switches Ursa to Instant, but if he switches Ursa to Instant, which he doesn't do, yeah, this is... I was faster with my Terrapagos, right? Right. And this is a -2 Ursa. Even if he crits now, I think at that point... Actually, if he... No, he dies to the burn, and he cannot win with Indeedee Instant. Okay. Oh, GG's. Incredible matchup for me. I mean, you saw how it went. It was honestly not surprising. Very cool team from James. Appreciate the effort to build something sick like this. The games were rough, I know, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. I assume he just surrenders now. He cannot even hit Instant anymore. So I will just Terra Starstorm switch to Instant. He cannot even click Fake Out. Wait, I can just... It doesn't matter. He will surrender. I know him well enough. So GG to James. If you want to try out my team, paste is in the description below, as well as the rental. If you want to try his team, the OTS is in the description below. I can ask him if he wants to share the EVs as well. Maybe he made a video as well. I don't know that. But that being said, I hope you all have a great start into the weekend, and let's see what Atlanta in Reg G still has to offer. But moving on with Reg I think this is one of the teams you definitely have to account for, Maybe not with the Alga Kyogre team, but it was at least very creative, and I'm really looking forward to more creative teams in Reg I in the future. But we can talk more about it in the outro, I guess. Yeah, GG to James. So yeah, GG to James. I gotta say, this was one of the longest sets I've ever played. It was fun. He used a very cool team, and as I said, he also uploaded his point of view. You can find his channel in the description below. So he will upload it a little later than me, as far as I know, but he will also upload it today. So you can also watch it from his perspective, like how he reacted to the freeze, for example, and like he outplayed me. I gotta say he played better than me, but sometimes the matchup is just on your side, so you can just play it safe and win regardless. And I'm really looking forward to see if regulation I will be that one-sided. I mean, we both did use the most meta teams, but I think both of us still used very strong teams. And I'm really happy that I had the chance to play against a player like James, and I'm also really looking forward to the next player as well. As always, let me know which restricted duo you want to see next, and I will make sure that I can make it work. And until next time.